Hi, my name is Adriel William, and today's video is regarding a question that has been asked to me by a couple of foreign trained dentists who are applying to University of Colorado's advanced standing program. And they mentioned I made a video 2 years ago, things to consider when you're applying to advanced standing program in University of Colorado. And now since I've graduated and after 2 years, is there something specific I would like to tell them that can help them get an interview at the ISP program? And I answered them, a couple of them on phone, and I was thinking I should make a video rather than telling this one by one to each individual who's calling me. So the thing that I can say is in the video, if you haven't watch it because I've mentioned a lot of things that are related to University of Colorado. And beside that, there are some other videos that overall tell you about dental schools in the United States because most of them have a common theme. But if you want to ask me about 2 years, after 2 years, what else would I add to it? And I'm talking about just getting an interview at this point. So you're applying with your application, you're writing your supplemental and SOP. So I would say you need to understand one of the things that, in my opinion, makes University of Colorado is that it is actually located in a state where it's not just serving the city of Denver or the state of Colorado, but it's also serving the neighboring states like Kansas, Utah, Montana. So people around in the neighboring states consider this dentist school as a area of service where they even come to. So that is one thing. And along with that, the school requires people who are good team players and who are able to serve these communities. So you need to show in your SOP, in your supplemental application, that you're somebody who's a good team player, who's a person who likes to serve the community. And it's not just having a high IQ, it's also about having a high EQ. So that would be few of the important things that I can mention. But the second thing, which I believe is very, very important, is that the class is of 40. And in 40 people, there's a lot of diversity. There are people with masters, who are prosthodontists, people who are endodontists, and there are people with all sort of different backgrounds. But what makes them stand out is how you write your personal statement. Because just imagine, I can tell you for a fact that about approximately 80% of the candidates are coming from India. And out of those 80%, there's a large number of candidates that are female. So now amongst those candidates, you want to stand out. And how do you stand out? Because trust me, now I can realize the admission committee, when they see an application of a Pakistani candidate, they can see, oh, maybe he's another Adriel, or somebody coming from India or Manipal University or something like that. They can know he's another Saurabh, he's another Adriel, he's another this person, because they have repetitively seen so many of these candidates coming from these countries. But what I would encourage you as a candidate is, when you're writing your story, when you're writing your application, consider this to be a piece of artwork. You need to think, you need to sit down and think about all the experience that you went through in your life. And now you have to depict them or write them in a manner that makes you look like a well-rounded person, which makes you look like a lifelong learner, which makes you stand out as a human being and as a dentist. And that's why I'm using the word. This is a kind of like an artwork. You have to think through this. But I believe these are the two important things that I've told to other candidates. In my opinion, there might be some other things as well, but I'm making this video, so hopefully you can make the best out of it in the coming years as well. So all the best, and I'll hopefully see you in a more meaningful video.